Hello everybody and welcome to our channel English Grammar with Ameya sir, and the topic for today is remove to. It's a very common grammar topic, but it is important to understand some places where you could go wrong and study them in detail so that you score full marks in this topic. So let's get started. Now, before we learn how to remove to, we have to understand what work to performs. So the first work it does is that it can convey the meaning very, a lot. So the example is, it is too hot today. So you can say it is very hot today. To also does the work of also. So example, I love ice creams. He loves ice creams too. So you can say he also loves ice creams. The third thing that the to does is that it can convey a situation and a result. So the example for that would be, she was too tired to speak anything. So she was so tired that she could not speak anything. I'll repeat, the first job that to does is to convey the meaning very. It can also mean also, and it also expresses situation and the subsequent result out of that. So let's get to them one by one. In order to learn how to remove to, I've told you very clearly that when it expresses very, just replace it with that word. So it is too hot today, it is very hot today. He is too greedy, he is very greedy. The time is too short, the time is very short. So simple replacement of to with very should do the job for you. What when to does the work of also? Again, this is easy. He also loves ice creams. Remember, this was already done. Notice the second one. It's interesting. She is lazy too. Now notice that if I would have written it as she is too lazy, then it is again, it would have belonged to the first type that we studied. She is very lazy. So here she is lazy too. That means what we are actually trying to say is that she also is lazy. Now, when it is situation result, well, how to go about that? So she was too tired to speak anything. Remember, this was the line in our introduction. So she was so tired that she could not speak anything. So how to go about this? This, in fact, is the most important thing. What has prompted this video? So she was so tired that she could not speak anything. So it is past tense, and so we use could not here, and also to remove to we've used so that. Now the next one is, he is too young to be made the captain. So I can say he is so young that he cannot be made the captain. Now I want you to notice when it was past tense with was, we used could not, and now when it is showing the present tense, then we have used cannot. Okay, that is something to watch out for. So using so that has got some steps to learn, three to be precise. So first step is to replace to with so followed by the adjective. The second step involves using that followed by the pronoun, and the third and the last step is that if it is a present tense, we use cannot or do not, and if it is the past tense, we use could not or did not. Now examples: Birbal was too intelligent to be deceived. Now here it is was. So how are we going to go about it? Birbal was so intelligent. So I'm replacing to with so, the adjective intelligent, that he, Birbal pronoun he, could not, because it was past tense with was. So Birbal was so intelligent that he, for Birbal, could not, for past tense, be deceived. Let's do one more. She is too smart to fail. Present tense here. So she is so smart, adjective, replacing to with so, that she cannot fail. So it's the present tense and we are using cannot here. Now what is the subtle difference between could not and did not? And that is something that we have to study, without which this video cannot be complete in a sense. The point I want to make here is, look at the sentence here. The bag was too heavy for him to lift. I'll say it one more time. The bag was too heavy for him to lift. Here, if I say the bag was so heavy that he did not lift it, it would be incorrect, because it's not the question that he did not lift it. The right thing to say will be that the bag was so heavy that he could not lift it. So understand the difference. The bag was so heavy that he did not lift it. It's not a question of he didn't lift it. It's a question of he not being able to lift it because it was so heavy. I want you to be clear with the understanding here. So the right thing to say is the bag was so heavy that he could not lift it. And if you say did not, it would be wrong. Now, as usual, our favorite part, the exercise. Now here is the exercise for remove 2. I want you to pause the video now, get a pen and paper, write it down, and then whenever you're ready, only then proceed with the video, because what will follow is the answers section. So please pause the video now, get a pen and paper, start doing this, and when you are ready, then proceed with the video. You can pause the video now. Well, I hope that you had paused the video. So here are the answers. And of course, as usual, go through the answers. Be honest when you correct it. And as your comment, you can leave your score and of course tell me how fruitful this video was. Well, one of our subscribers last time did a very interesting thing. He solved the exercise first and then kept his score, and then he learned, having watched the entire video, and he redid that exercise, and then he scored more marks. So it was a very enjoyable experience for him, and he thought that he would share this experience with me, and indeed that was something very interesting. So if you want to do that, you can also do that. Hope you enjoyed it. As I always say, keep learning, keep improving in English, keep getting better at using English. Up until next time, thank you. Bye bye.